Hello, I'd like to introduce my final project for this class. For this final project, I merged it with my Introduction to Teaching with Digital Tools class, and I created a website. The website portion was primarily for the other class. For this class, I created a section of resources directed towards educators creating tools that they can teach with. What you're looking at right now is just my home page. I kept it pretty simple and clean, and with a brief introduction about me and the fact that I am passionate about being a teacher. It was a career change for me. As you scroll down, I have a little picture of my room, and I also have a short explanation of ESL. In addition to the explanation for ESL, I also have a link that will take you to the New Jersey Department of Education bilingual ESL page. And as you can see, it's right there. And there's different places and resources on this page for parents, students, and teachers to find ESL information. Okay, now we're back on my page. As you can see down here, I have two simple buttons. Like I said, I kept my website pretty simple. On one page is the class homework and news button. When you click this, this will take you to what we were doing this past week in my class. We were starting to discuss the holidays, and I have a little bit of information about the holidays and when they are celebrated. Okay, so from this page, I'm going to take you to the next section of my website that is about resources that I have for parents, teachers, and students. This portion of the page is the main part for this class that I created. On here, I have multiple resources. I have resources for students. My students use Seesaw, Kahoot, and I was recently introduced to DigiPuzzle, which contains various games, and often you can find games that will have a holiday theme. So if I click here right now, you will see I can find winter and Christmas games that my students can use. And this is good for vocabulary and spelling, and then just as well as some free time fun games that students can do. Going back to my page, we now have the resources for teachers. And I have a little bit introduction about this as well, and acknowledge the fact that it can be hard to keep up with all the technology we have available to us. That sometimes it's almost too much. So I created two tutorials that will link you to YouTube. The first is a Seesaw tutorial about how I use Seesaw in my classroom. Okay. And the second is Kahoot. And I go through how you would make Kahoots and use them in your classrooms. The videos are both under 10 minutes long and allow you to create your own Kahoot, and I talk you through the process. Okay. Underneath the resources for parents and guardians, I have a link to the Union Township Library, which is up where I teach. And I also have Color in Colorado, which was actually at the suggestion of the instructor of this class. These are all of the resources that I included on the page, and I think that they will be beneficial to the audience I created this page for.